Rocket Raccoon has been a very controversial pick in Marvel Rivals lately, and that's because sometimes he's a good pick and sometimes he's a bad pick. Now, first of all, I want to make it very clear that I am not a Rocket hater. Right? He's actually my second most played hero. I understand that his revives are super clutch. I know his healing is solid and consistent. His left click works great when you actually know how to use it, and his survivability is amazing. However, he doesn't work in every team composition. Two of the most important things to know how to do in this game is to ult track and counter pick. And from a strategist point of view, you need to be checking what kind of offensive ults the enemy team has. One of the biggest criticisms about Rocket Raccoon is that he doesn't have a defensive ult. He doesn't have something that can save the entire team in the event of a massive offensive ult. But let's say the enemy team is running, Moon Knight or Iron Man or even a Scarlet Witch. Like those, they're gonna kill you regardless. You can bring Luna, and if you're standing in that ult, you're dead. So you might as well just stay on Rocket Raccoon anyways. Or let's say they have a couple underwhelming ones, like Namor's very popular, Venom, Thor, all those other ults that they can kill you, but most of the time you can just jump out of the way. Maybe they kill one person, they get revived in your BRB anyways. So Rocket Raccoon's fine in those situations. Now let's say the enemy team is running something like a Storm or a Punisher, a Bucky, Star-Lord, a Psylocke, or a Hela. All of these like extremely lethal ults that are also easily counterable by defensive ult. You need to be keeping track of these ults to make sure they don't have more than one of these, because if they have more than one of these, you cannot be rocking Rocket Raccoon as a second healer. I've been in so many games where I save us from the first ult and then we get wiped by the second ult, and I save us from the third ult and then we get wiped by the fourth ult, and this continues on and on until we lose that first round or that first half. We get steamrolled. And I reiterate to Rocket Raccoon, like, please, like, you see that this is not working, can you bring a defensive ult to help us here? Because I can't save everybody on my own, and 90% of the time, man, I get these like gremlin, like one trick pony Rocket Raccoons who are just like, oh wow, Rocket Raccoon's not the problem, bro, I have the highest win rate, I have 20,000 healing. Bro, I do not care about your healing when we are getting wiped over and over again. Please, if you are playing Rocket Raccoon, pay attention to the ults, learn to ult track and counter pick.